Hi everybody, Exiled Senpai here. This is a three-way ice highway junction. It works like so. I get my boat, I go ahead, I jump up, jump on top of here, I have a new boat, and I can change direction, and I can keep going, or I can take a turn, I can get another one, keep going, and so on and so forth. Full disclosure, this is not my design. I tried to figure out whose it is, and could not. If you know who made this, please let me know in the comments below so that I can give proper credit where credit is due. So the way this works is quite interesting. You see in here you have a bunch of boats. As you approach this in your boat, you ram your boat into this cactus. And when you hop out of your boat, you are on top of your boat, which makes you high enough to jump out of your boat and on top of these half slabs. Then you walk over this dropper, which has a pressure plate on it. It will dispense a new boat to you, and you can be on your way. Meanwhile, the boat that you rammed into the cactus will be destroyed and make its way into the dropper that you got the other boat from. As you see here, I've set up a bit of ice highway. I made it out of nether bricks this time because most ice highways are made in the nether. And I made it out of bricks and fences because I like making something that's blast proof for the plethora of ghasts that are in the nether, so that if I'm not inside the ice tunnel and I get the attention of a ghast, the blast will not break my walls or what have you. As you can see, I have a 3- and 4-way intersection. I'm first going to show you the 3-way intersection, how to build that, and then the 4-way intersection that I thought up of. I say thought up of because I just realized that I've never actually checked to see if someone else has made this, but I did in fact think of this idea independently of anyone else. So you don't have to do this. I like to make enough room for people to walk around this in case they think that it's a short distance, they don't want to use a boat, whatever, or maybe they lost their boat, I don't know. So if you don't care about making walking space around, you just need this right here. But if you do care, you're going to do this. You're going to knock these fence posts out, and you're going to put new fence posts around this area, and you're going to build that all the way up, and you're going to do the same thing right over here. Now that I've done that, I'm going to make some space over here. Now that we've made some space, let's start building the actual device. So right in the center, we have our sand, our cactus, crouch, jump, place the dropper, place the pressure plate, break out around this. So 1 block away from the sand, you're going to put 2 droppers facing up. Into this first dropper that you place over here, you're going to place 2 hoppers. Now what you're going to want to do is place a hopper in here, and then just surround this area with hoppers, and the same thing on this side. And the last one can go in either direction, it doesn't matter. Slabs right here. A little extra if you want. And over here, we're going to put our apparator, piston, and over here, I'm going to put an observer here temporarily, then another one here, and knock this one out. And that is our junction right there. So I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to put some boats in here. So as you can see, there's currently nothing in this dropper. I'm going to drop this boat in, drop this boat in, drop this boat in, this boat, and they're all going to make their way up here. Now there's 2 things left. You need to enclose this, and you can do this however you want. Just make sure that ghasts don't blow it up. And the other thing you're going to need to do is put a ceiling on top again so that ghasts don't blow things up. There's one caveat though. Here, you need to make sure that you have enough space to stand up. So we need to make this 1 higher. Here's one example of how you might enclose your junction. I like this one because it lets me actually get off of the ice highway and maybe go through another portal that I have put over here. At the four-way junction, we're going to do the same thing we did earlier, and we're going to give ourselves some extra space by making the corners come out like this, all four of them. Now that we've made our space, let's get right into it. We're going to start the same way. Sand, cactus. Except this time we're not putting down a dropper, we're putting down just a normal brick. We're going to cover this up with slabs, just like so. And we're also going to knock out around the cactus. Now, I've already dug a hole over here, and you'll see why in a minute. You don't have to go down one, but I like to just because I like the consistency. It looks aesthetically pleasing. I'm going to make sure that all the hoppers go into that hopper, and right over here. And now I'm actually going to go like that, make it go downward. And over here, I'm going to make another hopper elevator. So let's just put this here for now. And I'm going to start the dropper elevator right here and fill up this hole. Now I filled in the hole. I'm going to put down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 droppers. Now, there are other ways to make an elevator, but I'm on Bedrock, so I like the most reliable way. It takes a little more space, but like so. And then I'm going to do the same thing 2 more times, going up here and on this platform over here. As you can see, I've done this 3 times. You probably want to surround this with some more bricks so that it doesn't get blown up by a ghast. Over here, we're going to come up 1, 2, 3, then 4, and break out the bottom 3. And then directly up, so that it points down, you're going to put down a dropper and then knock this out. From here, we're going to put a hopper, another hopper, and bring it right over here, like so. I'm going to knock this out and put a solid block on it. And I'm going to put this here. And over here, I don't need to knock that block out. And I'm going to surround this with glass. So now I've surrounded this with glass. I'm going to put redstone dust right on top of the dropper. I'm going to break my way in here, put my glass back, and then I'm going to put some string right here, and we're done. Now let's test it. I'm going to put a bunch of boats in here, and those should make their way in here. And while that's happening, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to make my way over there. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Exiled Senpai. If you like the video, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, turn on notifications, and as always, you can find me live at twitch.tv/exiledsenpai.